Hello everyone. In this video, I will give you 7 amazing tips and tricks that you need to know as a COD mobile player, and it might help you to get better at this game. So let's get started. Tip number 1, does high FPS matters? Most of you have been asking me about, does having a higher frame rate option makes any difference in the game? Well, yes. The difference is day and night, especially in a game like this, where having higher FPS will give you an edge and enable you to perform better compared to your opponents. But first you need to understand how FPS works. Basically, FPS means frames per second. Suppose you are playing in 60 FPS, then your phone will refresh the screen 60 times a second. It means you will see 60 different images in just 1 second. And if you playing in 30 FPS, then you will only see 30 images per second. So it doesn't look smooth as compared to 60 FPS. And similarly, the 90 FPS have the same effect. And here is the side-by-side comparison of 60 FPS versus 30 FPS in super slow motion. The 60 FPS animation looks smooth, and in 30 FPS, you can notice each and every individual frames, so you can feel the difference for yourself. So if you are playing on lower frame rates, the gap between the frames is much bigger, resulting in lost information between those frames, because of which you were able to see the enemies a little late as compared to higher FPS player. Also, items pickup speed is also an issue. The one having high FPS picks faster than those who have lower FPS devices. And most of the times, even if you shoot the enemy first in close range, you still die because of low FPS. But in the higher frame rates, you won't lose any frames and you will end up seeing enemies sooner, which will help you to react quickly, and this definitely gives an advantage over your opponents. So having higher FPS will definitely impact on your gameplay. Tip number 2, slide and jump. When you are pushing into a room through a door, you need to enter by slide and jump technique. Example like this. And why I recommend you to slide and jump, because when you slide and jump, your character will gain a lot of speed, which makes you a harder target to hit and your enemy will miss the shots. I mean, it is very difficult to track someone jumping like this. I use this trick all the time. As soon as I jump, it will be very hard for the enemy to shoot at me because I am moving too quickly. This trick is very effective to make your enemy panic in that situation. Tip number 3, fighting without cover. I see many players start fighting unnecessary in open areas without any cover, which is a huge mistake players make. Having a cover is a big advantage in Battlefield. It allows you to avoid taking damage and gunshots, and also you can heal quickly and peek to engage your enemy. Fighting without cover is the deadliest mistake COD players can make. Try to use any type of cover object as your cover. For example, like trees, hills, rocks, vehicles, etc. Any of these will do the work and give you some extra time to think and engage. And if you decide to engage an enemy without any cover, then you better kill your enemy quickly, because you have now where to go if you miss any shots. So always stay in cover while engaging in open field. Tip number 4, best rotation mode. Using the right rotation mode is very important, as it allows you to do smooth movements in the game. Here you can see 3 different types of rotation, but the fixed speed and speed acceleration is the most used one among all of them. First, let's talk about fixed speed. In fixed speed, you can't increase and decrease the value of acceleration. This means that no matter how fast you swipe on the screen, the acceleration value will remain fixed, which is the default value set by COD Mobile. Many pro players are using this setting, but I recommend you to not use this setting because it's very difficult to do backslide movement. Now let's talk about speed acceleration. Speed acceleration is the most popular and most used setting in COD Mobile. In speed acceleration, the faster you swipe your finger, the more your character is going to respond regarding how for you swipe. In other words, 180 degrees and backslide turns can be done easily with the short or fast flick of your finger. Many competitive players are like to use this setting because it depends on how fast you are reacting to situations. Also set the speed acceleration value from 140 to 180 for smooth movements. Tip number 5, use smaller joystick. Using the smaller joystick will allow your movements look faster. I have been using smaller joysticks since a long time, and I recommend you to set your joystick size around 70 to 90 according to your device and finger size. If you use smaller joystick size, then you only need to move your fingers a little bit. If you use bigger joystick size, then you need to move your joystick more further than usual. So smaller joystick will suit for most of the players, and it will help you to strafe left and right much better. Tip number 6, don't afraid to take fights. I see many players are way too addictive to their ranks, and they keep on camping the whole game. But did you know that camping and hiding the whole time is actually building a fear in your mind? Yes. This actually makes your skills from 100 to 0 because you are too afraid to take fights, and once you got engaged in a fight, you die because of your fear. So do not hide or camp if you want to improve your gameplay and want to win maximum fights. The more matches you play, the more experience you will gain. The more you will throw yourself at impossible situations, the more you will learn from your mistakes. And if you die, it doesn't matter, because you are learning each day from each game. Tip number 7, zipline fight mistake. I have seen many players make this game sense mistake. Even after knowing that the player on the other side of zipline is waiting for you to come, they still choose to push through the zipline, because of which they are killed very easily. So never push by taking zipline if there is already a player on the other side waiting for you to come. If you go, he will knock you out easily because he has the advantage. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you learned something new today, then hit the like button and subscribe for more upcoming content like these. See you guys in the next one. Peace.